Hi everyone, welcome back to Creatively Crafted Life. This is Melanie and this is December Daily 2018. And what I'm going to show you today, or what we're working on today, is the cover pages. So I've got more than one cover page, as well as normally what you put is your intentions, and I'm calling them Christmas wishes this year. So I had this December this December cutout. This was from Simple Story that I thought would be really fun to put at the front of the album. I didn't have to do anything with that. That's the way it came. And then I wanted to make sure I had a good piece of paper behind that. And so I'm using this Stampin' Up! Flocked snowflake paper. I'm just trimming that down to just about 8.5 by 8.5. And that I think will look quite nice behind it. And then the other side of this, I'm just using this snowflake, wood grain snowflake from paper from Simple Stories as well. This wood veneer tape that I thought would look really cool along the edge, just to tie in that wood theme a little bit more, as well as give the edge where the holes are going to go a little bit more stability, because this will not be inside the pocket. I have a 3x8 pocket here that I'm using for the hole alignment. I just used some of those binder clips to make sure it stays in place while I punch the holes. To finish off the December, I thought it would be cool to make it a little bit more of a title and call it December to Remember. And I have this die from Ali Edwards that I am just cutting out of the same paper that I used for that snowflake backing, I guess. Yeah. And so we're just going to add a little bit of glue behind that and then line that at the bottom, towards the bottom of December. And then I'm using these gold puffy alphabet stickers from previous December Daily. They weren't terribly sticky, so I was just going to add a little bit of Tombow Mono behind them just to make sure that they adhere pretty well. And that's what that looks like. I'm quite happy with that. Okay, so the second page, what I want to do is add another card or a pocket card, whatever you want to call it, behind it. And I just want to make sure that it looks good through the December. And so I'm just flipping through the cards that I pre-pulled, and I have two of these. I think they're from Stampin' Up! And I like the one with the pine boughs a little bit more, and so that's what we're going to go with. I'm just using some score tape to make sure that this adheres well. Because of the flocking, I thought that would be a good idea, but I'm pretty sure if I use the Tombow Mono, it would work just fine. Again, just making sure the alignment's there and that it's straight. And there we go. Now the back side of this is where I'm going to put the photo of myself. I like to include a recent photo of myself, as well as my thoughts or comments about the Christmas season ahead. I'm using this pocket from Simple Stories. I just punched the holes in it so that it would fit in my album, and now I'm just trimming down a little piece from some 12 by 12 cardstock to, fill in the pocket and write my thoughts on here. So I drew out some lines so I could handwrite it, and I'm handwriting it out in pencil to make sure I've got enough spacing. I'm going to use these red foil stickers from an old Stampin' Up! Project Life kit to spell out the word Jesus in there. And then I'm just going to go over everything in a black pen. Then now that I'm happy with it, we'll take an eraser, erase the lines, and then I'm going to draw the lines back in. Basically, I didn't want to have the lines be super straight and neat, right? I like that kind of organic look when you have the lines hand drawn in. So the thing I had to keep in mind when I was making this tag was to allow space for the holes. So that's why I pre-punched everything first and measured it after the holes were in place. I'm just adding some red twill tape on top. That was another old December Daily product, and I just used my tiny attacher to affix that. The title for this is going to be called Christmas Wishes, and I am going to use the Wishes star chipboard from Ali Edwards kit, and then the Christmas is a sticker from, I think it's also from Simple Stories. It actually is Merry Christmas and is all adhered together, but I'm just going to trim that out so that just the Christmas is what I'm going to be using. It's not the exact same red, but I think overall it looks okay. The other option was to use a green, but I think the red provided a little more contrast against the wood background than the green did. So we're just going to align that along the edge of the photo, which is matted, by the way, in some Cherry Cobbler Stampin' Up! Cardstock. And now it's just a matter of adding some embellishments. So these gold glitter stars are from Ali Edwards, I believe. And then I'm adding some, what are they called? Sequins. These are from Jelly Bean Soup, and just scattering those around over the pages. So, and then I thought I needed to add a little bit more bling to my second title page, and that's what you see me doing there. So those are my opening pages of my December Daily album. I hope you enjoyed, and be sure to subscribe because I'm hoping to post an entry or a video almost every day. No promises, but that's my goal. And if you're interested, that's one way to be informed of when I'm going to post these. So until next time, happy crafting.